Okay, back for week 3. Week 3 to do with Dubai Run. This is the webinar. Just going to wait for the main man Khaled just to log on and connect. Hopefully it'll be on in a second and then we'll get cracking. I hope you've all had a good week and I hope your run plans are going to the way you want them. I'm just hoping that Khaled is coming online now, fingers crossed. I'll give him a couple more minutes. Hello to the guys that are there, nice to see you, good evening, thanks for logging in. Going to be a good Q&A session today. I'm just going to be basically going over some questions that I've got for Khaled, and then I've got obviously some questions that I've already had thrown at me to answer throughout this as well. And then we're also going to go into a few little tips and tricks for anyone that is doing the Dubai Run plan, and we just want to see how Khaled is getting on with it as well. Obviously not a man of punctuality like myself. It's 18:01 and he's still not here. So I hope he's going to be logging in soon. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go solo and think on my feet. For the guys that are listening, thanks very much. For the ones that are going to listen to this, so you can tell people to listen to this afterwards, it is going to be held on Instagram TV on my tab as well. So you can retune in and listen over. And for those people listening in, remember to go to DubaiRun.com and log in there, go get my program and follow it along to perform to your best 5k program and your best 5k run ever, fingers crossed. Remember the race itself, the event is on the 27th of November. And we are all going to turn Dubai into our own running track. So it's going to be a very cool little thing to do. You can choose your own distance as well, a 2k, a 5k or a 10k. Let's just see if Khaled is online. He's still not online, 18:02. Oh dear, where is he at? Well, hopefully he's out training or doing something. Hopefully that's going to be one of his excuses for not turning up on time. He's still out training, fingers crossed. I had been in touch with Khaled a couple of times this week and it was going well from what I said. He was a little bit late starting the programme, so I moved him on to the part of the programme that was ideal for him of his level of fitness. So it's one of the things we was going to talk about if he rocks up. He seems to be leaving me standing. Oh no. But so like I was saying earlier, go to DubaiRun.com, log in, download my program if you haven't already, follow along. Also remember, Dubai Run have got a free t-shirt for you, so you just need to go in there, give your details. I think there's some postage to be paid for. Apart from that, it's all good. Okay, I've got Khaled here. He's having small issues with the connections. Something's wrong in his house internet. Oh no. So I am absolutely I think I'm going to have to run this one solo. Khaled, maybe you can, if you're listening in to me at least, I can be firing the questions and you can fire them back. I can look at the texts coming in. Maybe that's the way we can work it. So yeah, maybe roll with that. Oh no, he's on now. So maybe we're going to be good. Let's try. Technology. I'm not the best. Send request. Connection here. Now it's fine, I guess. There he is.
Hi, Coach. How are you?
Good.
Sorry, Coach. It was a small problem on it, and I fixed it.
No problem. I think I've done enough stalling. You're only 4 minutes late, so you've not missed out on anything. And I said you'd be out training, but you've obviously just having internet issues.
Yeah. So how is everything?
Yeah, everything's good. My side, it's really good. How about you?
Everything's good. Everything's working good. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I just go through a few bits for those people that are just turning on, because obviously with your followers there's quite a lot more. So if people that don't know me, I'm Luke, and I run a coaching business here in UAE called Iconics Coaching. Done many of Ironmans. I'm a Puma ambassador, and I'm also Khalid's coach for the Dubai Run for the event on the 27th of November. And this is Khalid, the main man, who's got the best YouTube channel for football in the UAE, most followers, and fifth in the top 5 for the Middle East as well. So this guy's flying on social media. Mate, I'm just going to get rolling straight into the questions now for you. And then we can just cover anything else. Because remember, guys, this is tips, tricks, questions, answers for me, for Khalid, see how he's getting on. Is there anything on that side you just need to translate for everyone to let them know why you're online?
اوكي طيب يا جماعه الخير، بالنسبه لحلقتنا الاسبوعيه او اللايف الاسبوعي اللي عندنا اياه، اول شيء طبعا السلام عليكم، شو اخباركم كلكم؟ ان شاء الله كلكم طيبين. اللايف الثاني ثاني لايف باذن الله مع الكوتش لوك، الكوتش اللي تقدرون تقولون انه هو اللي واقف على راسي بخصوص دبي رن تاريخ 27 نهايه الشهر. يعني انا داخل فئه ال5 كيلو ان شاء الله، وان شاء الله حقدر اخلص ال5 كيلو في رقم كبير او يعني في رقم مميز. فالكوتش هو اللي يعطيني جدوله، هو اللي متابعني في كل شيء من ناحيه الاكل، من ناحيه التمارين وكل شيء، وان شاء الله يعني الامور طيبه. So yeah.
Good.
Yes, everything's
cool.
good.
Okay, so I've got a few questions for you, my man. How's this week going in general? How's the whole program been going? How are you feeling? How's the fitness?
So far everything is good. There is nothing hard. There is no any hard exercise. So I think it's going very well for this week. I think even this week will be also easy. I don't think it will be schedule. Today I had the light walking, 15 minutes and 15 minutes of mobility. So it was fine and easy to finish, as I said. Also, they are not really tough exercise, but they are long exercise that will give you big benefit for the long term. You get what I mean? So it's not a short term exercise.
Good. So, and are you doing it all solo, or are you having friends along with you too?
Sometimes I have my friend with me, but sometimes no. But my friend will be with me in the run, hopefully at the end of the month.
Brilliant. Good. How's he finding it? Is he finding it as easy as you, or is it a little bit harder for him?
He's like his body is way better than me, so I think he's more comfortable with the situation than me.
Okay. Have you been training in the same places this week, or have you tried any different places in Dubai?
Dubai frame. We are not changing this place. Yeah.
All around there, yeah?
There is so good at 5 p.m.
Do you think any of this sort of training's been helping with better sleep? Any like extra energy throughout the day? Do you feel better for moving 30 minutes a day?
From the energy side, yes, I see a lot of benefits. But sleep, since you know there is uni also at the same time, it's not only workouts and filming. So so it takes time. You know, I sleep late, wake up early morning. So the sleep is not that good, to be honest. I won't lie, but the rest are fine. Like the energy, the stamina, these things are really fine with me, alhamdulillah. But the sleeping part is a bit not good, to be honest.
Okay, so it's one of my the tips and tricks I always say to my athletes is it's the free part of recovery. It costs us nothing. It's like you say, it's hard with so much going on in your life, but it's one of those things you don't want to neglect. I think we can get it away with it because you're only 20 years old, but it does catch up with us at some point. So yeah, always try and factor in a good amount of sleep. For me, it's in between 7 to 9 hours. For a lot of people, they find that hard. But, you know, it definitely helps throughout the day, throughout the year, throughout the weeks, you know, if you can get some good sleep. So, yeah, try not to neglect it.
I'm trying, but, you know, since it's the last month of the semester, so it's a bit tough semester, you know, because also, so it's a bit tough. So hopefully by the end of March, we'll be done with this sleep schedule that's upside down a little bit. We might fix it, hopefully.
Okay, good man, good man. What are you enjoying the most about being involved with Dubai Run? And are you helping inspire other people as well to get moving more?
Well, to be honest, what I'm enjoying here that when I go, like let's say I'm going for my exercise, it's not only me. I'm seeing the entire city running with me. Like, even though maybe they are not doing it for Dubai 3030, but still you feel like they are all doing it for the same reason and for the same concept. They're following as if they are all with me in the same schedule. They're preparing for the 5 kilometers. So it's really nice to run with these people. You know, when you see people, that's why I think Dubai Fair is a good place to run. It's always full of people, full of not only athletes. I mean, all type of people.
Good, good. I mean, I know I've been in touch with you a few more times this week, just making
Yeah.
sure you was doing your plan. We changed it a little bit for you to do a certain run walk instead on a certain day to make you catch up a little bit, because obviously your level of fitness is probably a little bit higher than other people's. So I think that was a good change. And I think that's quite a good thing to think of, is getting in touch with people and saying you're still doing it, you know, because it makes them more accountable. You know, if you've challenged some people, just give them a text, give them a call and say, are you going out to run today? Or are you going to go and do that 30 minutes of exercise? I think that's it's a good little tool to get people to, yes. Yeah.
True. So we'll work on I'm planning with, like, we have an idea of starting a new hashtag for us, me and my viewers. So start a new hashtag. So I know it's a bit late, but starting it's better than not doing it, to be honest. Late is better than like it's worth the wait, but no, a bit late, but it's fine. We can catch up, hopefully.
Better late than never.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. There's also a couple of things that people have been in touch with me throughout the week, and one of them was to do with injuries as well. And I'm definitely going to hold my hands up there and just say I'm not a medical professional. So guys, if there are anyone suffering with injuries from starting to move a little bit more, I would always say start slow. You know, if you're running too fast, go that little bit slower to start with. At least you're still moving. And if it's any medical injury, please just get in touch with medical professionals, because we're certainly not those. So we're not going to diagnose injuries for you.
Cool.
I know you're not picking up any injuries, Khalid, because you're taking it nice and steady and letting it build correctly. But guys, yeah, please, if you do have any injuries, go and see the professionals. We can't diagnose that. So have you got any questions for me?
So for me, I think my main question is food.
Yeah.
What to follow, like what to eat before any exercise in general, not only when I do my 30-minute exercise. Let's say I'm going to recording involves running, shooting, jumping, like mainly sport. So what do you think is a good way to start your day before you start your sport, let's say?
Yeah, for me, so if I'm doing any sort of major exercise, whether it be football or whether it be running or whatever, if it's a long period of time, I want to try and eat 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours before. I want something of good quality and let it digest, because if I eat something quite heavy an hour before, an hour and a half before, it just sits in my stomach and it's not comfortable. You know, it's not nice to run on. You're more likely to get a stitch. So like your exercises that you're doing, say you was doing them first thing in the morning, I would be getting up, I would be hydrating with my water, you know, at least a good glass, 500 ml water. I'd let that settle a little bit. I'd do some mobility stretching, and then I'd get out and do my exercise. If, for example, it's a midday thing, like you're doing your shooting and all the rest of it, I would make sure my shoot or your like your video shoot where you're doing your free kicks or your filming, I would still be making sure at least 2 hours to 2.5 hours
before
after your meal. Yeah.
I see. So eating, take a break, like let's say for 2 hours, and then start whatever exercise I have.
Yeah, because anything sat there too much is anything that you digest. It takes a long time to digest, right? If it's anything heavy. I mean, little things you could consume, maybe like a date, some banana or something that's quickly digested as a snack. Brilliant.
Yeah. I eat dates or sometimes some nuts.
Yeah. So nuts take a little bit longer to digest, and they're good little energy burning food. But dates are probably that little quicker reaction to give you a little bit more of a quicker boost. And you can take that in a short period of time closer to it. But say if I was having like a big bowl of porridge or oats to start my day, with some bananas, peanut butter, chia seeds, anything like that, that's how I usually start my day. I would then exercise 2 to 3 hours after that if I've not exercised before, because I couldn't have that in my stomach and then start exercising.
because I've tried this once. I ate like a lot, like really a lot at dinner, and I had a match like 30 minutes after my dinner. I couldn't continue 10 minutes of that match.
Yeah.
Like, I felt that I can't. I was
No.
very heavy.
Yeah. And it makes you feel heavy as well if you've not digested. And that's another thing with sleep, right? You don't want to eat and then sleep, because your body then has to spend time digesting the food and it never goes into a good sleep. So I always try and eat, say, I finish eating at around 6, so I've already had my dinner, and then I'll be in bed by 8, 9 o'clock for me. You know, I'm very regimented because I'm up early to train the next morning. So, but yeah. So you don't want to eat a big, like, especially meaty meals and then go to bed. It's, you know, it takes the body a long time to digest such things. Is there any questions coming through from other people?
Yeah, let's see what will they say. طبعا يا جماعة الخير، عندكم أي أسئلة للكوتش أو لي أنا بشكل عام بخصوص المواضيع اللي تكلمنا عنها، بخصوص أي شيء له علاقة في اللياقة وهالأمور؟ اللي عنده أي سؤال يتفضل، بإذن الله الكوتش راح يساعدكم ويجاوب على كل أسئلتكم بإذن الله. So let's see who will ask or who has any question.
Seems to a lot of it's in Arabic, so that's definitely your side of stuff. But guys, if whilst they're asking any questions, I just need to remind you to go to DubaiRun.com, and also they've got a great partnership with Dubai Care as well. So you need to go to there, press the link, and donate if you can. Anything during this time would be amazing, during the COVID times. So it's one of those things. And as I said earlier, there's a chance to go on there and get a free t-shirt as well. I think you just have to pay like 10 dirhams for the postage and packing or whatever it is. But you can go on there and get your free t-shirt as well. So remember to do that. Anything come through?
So far, I'm seeing more from them. So let's see. I think when one of them will start asking, they will all get excited and start asking like last time.
There's something on the questions tab in Arabic, but I don't know what that means.
The thing is, it won't show, I think, for me. It will only show for you.
Ah, right.
And
I can't translate that, so I apologize.
I think one of them is asking something. Or he's explaining to them, I think, my question.
Okay.
This is what I'm seeing. So far, I don't. The thing is, last time they had a lot of questions, I think, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, one of them is saying, I eat and I play directly. One of them is saying, I eat and, like, after eating directly, I play. Let's say play football or whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. I think you'd get a better performance, like we've already spoke about, is having that time to let the meal digest, because the body needs time to turn that food into glycogen, to put it into the muscles, which then helps us with the energy systems, right? So, yeah, if you eat and then it's sat in your stomach, not a good idea. If you think you're playing well that way, then give it some time and try it out, testing it a few hours before, like we said, and then playing. You'll have an even better game.
Someone is saying, what's the effect of playing without doing any exercise? Like, let's say I'm a basketball athlete or football or whatever. So I just play football and that's it. I don't do any exercise. What's the effect of that on your sport?
Yeah, I mean, you can look at the professionals for that answer as well, right? Because I mean, look, they still do a lot of cross training, right? So basically, if you're just playing football the whole time or basketball the whole time, the body will just get used to that. So a great way is to obviously do some different sort of cross training, and like you've added this running to your training, a bit more mobility, hitting the gym. It will make you a better athlete if you start to cross train throughout the whole. So don't just play basketball the whole time or football the whole time. You might not see the gains straight away, but trust me, long term and longevity in the sport will definitely help. Do you need to translate that, or is it in English?
Okay, I'll translate. طيب جماعة الكوتش يقول إذا مثلا الجسم متعود على نفرض كرة القدم بشكل عام مثلا مدة طويلة أو كرة السلة أو أي رياضة كانت تعودنا عليه بشكل عام، أوكي الجسم ممكن يتعود، ولكن شيء جميل دائما أن تضيف على هالرياضة رياضات ثانية. الجسم يكون كيف أقول لكم، الجسم يتعود على رياضات ثانية، مش فقط عضلة القدم هي العضلة الوحيدة اللي نركز عليها في كرة القدم. فشيء جميل إنك مثلا تركز على عضلة البطن، عضلة الأكتاف أو أي عضلة ثانية بشكل عام، مش لازم يعني بشكل أساسي، يعني تقدر تاخذها بشكل ثانوي في يومك أو في أسبوع. قصدي أن يكون عندك مثلا 3 أيام تتمرن تمارين عادية بسيطة جدا لمدة 30 دقيقة وخلاص يعني. هالشيء ممكن يأثر عليك، صح إنه ما بيأثر عليك بسرعة، ولكن على المدى الطويل راح يأثر عليك بشكل كبير.
Cool. A good question came in, I saw there, about when should I eat after training? And that's also very important as well, because obviously once we've trained, we've depleted our bodies, right? And the thing that you want to do then is replenish it. And if you replenish it quick enough, it means you can bounce back quicker and you'll be able to train again better the next day or the next afternoon. They say the window is around 30 minutes after training. Each body is different and we're all built differently. For me, personally, I like to have 15 to 20 minutes after I finish my exercise. I will consume something pretty quickly, whether that be a good quality protein shake, depending on the session. And then an hour after that, I will be trying to get in some proper nutritional food, like healthy greens and good carbohydrates, protein, and so forth. So I think protein shakes, something like that, very quickly after the exercise is very good if it's been intense enough. But it all depends what you're training for as well. So so make sure you do replenish afterwards, because if you, like I said, I get up, I have my water, I train, I then need to eat straight away because I've had a good period of fasting. So the body needs to then get the nutrition back in the system to be ready to fight again. So I think that's a very, very good question. There was another one that I've just seen drop through. If I want to run a marathon, what are the key things I need to finish it? Obviously, a good plan to get you there would be very good. And also give yourself time to be fit and ready to run the marathon. Don't set yourself an unrealistic goal of like, I'm going to finish a marathon in 6 weeks, 8 weeks. If it's your first one, try and give yourself, I would say, at least 16 weeks, ideally 24 weeks to complete your first marathon, and build it up slowly. And within that, you need to think about doing some good strength work. You need to make sure your nutrition's right. There's key little things, but you can get hold of a different coach who can help you guide along the way. Or there's some great advice on the internet as well, as long as you pick out the good stuff from the bad stuff. So don't ever rush into doing a marathon or a long distance exercise. It's a process. And to make an enjoyable process, make sure you give yourself enough time to reach the goals that are achievable. Anything else that came through? Coach, what's your advice to me to become one of the best players in the world? That's probably more for you than what it is me. I think.
Work hard and chase your dream.
There you go. That's some great advice. Work hard and chase your dream. I think that's great advice. Especially for probably the more younger people tuning in to watch you, Khalid, because I mean, did you ever think you would have such a YouTube channel?
To be honest, it started as a small, like a hobby, let's say a hobby for fun, just doing it for fun. But then when you realize that this thing can become something big and you can reach somewhere, you start taking it very serious. Get what I mean? So it's like this, just work and you should be patient. Like, I know it took me 6 years to reach this. Some people don't have this patience to wait for that. They want it from the first year. I don't know, reach whatever number they want in 1 week, 2 weeks. It's nice to put a goal or a target for yourself, but it's fine if you don't reach the target. Work hard again and you can reach maybe next year, and that's it. So just keep chasing it.
Exactly. Never give up, right?
Exactly.
And that's good. That's a good link, because that's what Dubai 30 and 30 and Dubai Run's all about, right? We're doing those 30 minutes every day. And it's all about that moving forward and never stopping, giving up, okay? Because some days you'll get out of bed and you don't feel like doing it. Nobody ever regrets doing that workout, right? You might regret it when you're trying to get going into it, but there is much enjoyment taken from it once it's finally done. Do you think you found a bit of a passion for running whilst you've been doing this, Khalid, or so?
To be honest, I'm so excited to try I want to try it for the first time. I want to check like how long will it take me to finish the 5 kilometers. I might try it tomorrow or maybe Tuesday, I don't know. But I want to see, like, I'm still working out. I'm still doing my exercise. So I want to see how many minutes I can finish it. And I'll be shocked if it's like less than 25. But I don't think it will be 25. But maybe, like, no one knows what can happen.
So
the only thing I'm
do that tomorrow, and then let's see what it is. And then tag me, and then let me know. And then you can also see, obviously try and beat that on the 27th as well, right? Because that's when the big event is, the 27th of November. And you basically can run your own race in Dubai. Okay, you've got a 2K, a 5K, or a 10K option. Khalid and Mia is going to be doing the 5K option, and unfortunately, not like last year, it's not going to be on Shakeside Road. It's going to be anywhere in Dubai. So we are going to turn Dubai into our own running track, and we're going to choose to run wherever and whatever time we want. Where will you be doing yours at the frame? Or will you choose somewhere different?
Frame is like 2.5 kilometers.
Okay.
So see somewhere where can I find a straight 5 kilometers, or like at least 5 kilometers, where it will be easier for me to run. I guess.
So, somewhere flat and fast, right?
Yeah. So yeah, instead of taking 2 rounds, so it will be like, let's say 1 round, or like let's say from 0 till 5 kilometers directly, instead of doing it 0 till 2.5, again 0 till 2.5. So I think it's better.
Good. Guys, I just want to remind you as well, anyone that is tuning in and logging in and doing their miles on the Dubai Fitness and the Dubai Run, please make sure you are tagging Dubai Fitness Challenge. You can tag me as the coach as well. You can just let us know what you're going and what you're doing, because it just makes you more accountable as well. I've had quite a lot of people tag me throughout the week of their sessions that they've been doing. And it's great to see. It's amazing that some people have literally gone from doing nothing to now moving 30 minutes every day. And the response I'm getting from it is incredible. And it's so simple. So we can thank Dubai Fitness Challenge. We can thank My Dubai, Water, who is promoting Dubai Run as well. So yeah, I think we are pretty much good for this week. Is there anything else you want to cover, Khalid?
My side, no, I don't think so. But if they have عندكم أي شيء يا جماعة الخير خبرونا. الكوتش حاضر بيجاوبكم على كل أسئلتكم. فإذا عندكم أي شيء اسألوا وخذوا راحتكم. So I don't know why I'm seeing a lot of emojis today. But I don't know what he's saying, but I think he's saying, Coach, I'm waiting for you to become my personal trainer in the future. Okay, I mean, the coach has his own exercise PDF. You can download it in dubairon.com.
Yeah, exactly.
Trainer. So yeah, you can do that.
And you can always get in touch with me personally if there's anything you want to think about hitting goals in the future. So guys, it's not, when Dubai Run finishes, it doesn't mean you stop moving. This is a starting place for everyone, okay? Because then when you do it next year, you go and do something better, okay? And each year we keep getting better and we keep getting fitter. And as a fitter nation, we're a better nation, right? So I think that's good. We are coming up to the 30-minute mark, and we said we'd do everything for 30 minutes. So we are going to start wrapping up. I just want to say thank you very much for your time, Khalid, for tuning in. I just want to say, keep on it this week, okay? Make that difference. If you're going to go run that 5K tomorrow, let me know your time.
I will share it, guys.
Yeah,
I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
So hopefully not tomorrow. Hopefully after tomorrow. But I won't do it alone. Hopefully, I'll take my friend also with me. We'll see.
But that's good, right? That's the accountability, and that's having that push from someone else as well. And that's when it comes to November the 27th. You can do it in small groups. We just can't do it as a big city run, unfortunately, like the 70,000 on Shakeside Road the year before. We just can't do it. So we're going to do it wherever we can with our small groups, whether it be with your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, your friends, your colleagues, whoever. Just get more and more people involved. It's not too late to sign up. Go download my program like Khalid did, and just spread the word. Spread the word of get moving more. Dubai Run. Get involved.
Exactly.
All good? Is there anything that you need to translate on that, or are we good to sign out and get out of here?
يا جماعة الخير، اللي يبغي جدول الكوتش موجود في موقع dubairon.com. حملوا PDF فيه كل التمارين لازم تسوونها على مدار الأسبوع. شاركوا ويانا، ترى شيء جميل، إنها تجربة بسيطة وسهلة. بنخلص يعني شيء جديد، يعني مش لازم دائما نكون ملتصقين في كرة القدم وكرة السلة وهالأمور اللي دائما نسويها. خلينا نجرب نجري، يعني ما في شيء. كم دقيقة نقدر نخلص مثلا 5 كيلومتر. أنا بخلص 5 كيلومتر إن شاء الله، وبشارككم الوقت اللي بخلص فيه إن شاء الله. أحب أشكر الكوتش طبعا. Thank you coach for taking care of me. Let's say, yeah, taking care of me
Yeah.
in this journey. Hopefully, I will do my best and reach the biggest number possible, hopefully. And yeah,
Exactly. Cool.
thank you.
Okay, so guys, next week, same again. It's going to be the last one, 6 p.m. Khalid will be here on time this next week, I hope. And,
Yeah.
yeah, have a good night and have a good week, everyone. Good
Thank
night
you,
from
Coach.
us. Best luck. Best of luck. Keep going strong. Cheers,
Good
guys.
night.
Good
Thank
night.
you very much.